Zio? Zio, come on. It's like Thursday. I haven't even got my paycheck for this week.
Yeah, I haven't seen that man all week. I wonder what's up.
Is that right? Well, I'm gonna have to go check. Zio, it's been almost, oh my god, what happened here? Anyway, that's besides the point. Where is the content? Yeah, and I took a week off because of this. Yeah, but... Look, I've been making weekly, actually 2 videos a week for like the last year. Break time. Not if I can help it. This week on Geats, the Desire Royale ramps things up with the Goofy. Long-haired buzzkill gets his jabroni ass snatched, and revivals. So let's quickly get to it for this week's Geats. Neon gives Sarah the background on the DGP thus far. Shoutouts to the cameos from Lopo, Mary, and Punkjack. But the shocking details come in the form of Ace also being in the game. Which is weird, because in episode 8, when Sarah found out that Kawa was a writer, she also had interactions with Ace right after, so she should have known this. But hey, who's actually keeping track of stuff here? Kawa's getting lied to by Kaketa in regards to Sarah's involvement, but hey, he's just trying to keep himself hidden from all sights. So it's Goofy time. But first, a word from our sponsor.
Broken ID cores can now be obtained in limited supply from P-Bandai Rocks, found across the entire world.
That's right, it's a brand new game. Retrieve those old ID cores and the winner gets to give the banhammer to whoever they want. And of course, Buffa got them hacks. So how's main man Ace gonna take this win this week? By continued hand-me-downs from Gene. Remember when Beroba gave the game bad end and destroyed that Jamato garden? Well, nature sure works quick because that shit's grown back, with ID cores just riddled about. But hey, what's with this weird tree following our leading ladies? No time for that because Buffa shows up ready to finish what Daichi started, while Tycoon transforms and pulls
invisible.
Sarah dishes out some ineffective slashes, but what's this? Super effective! Time to run away! Natch Sparrow takes down some leftover weeds, but it's the Fox out here trying to wipe the slate clean. Now, back to find that ID core. With Natch Sparrow continuously bitching out of fights he knows he can't win and finding ID cores in weird, mysterious places. But not if Stolen Ramen Shop Statue has anything to say about it. He's Sarah's supporter, not Kawa, warning them that Daichi is indeed bad news. But what Daichi wants is for them to win and take Buffa out in the process, since he's got the hacks. Cozy time for Geats and Buffa now, brought to you by 7-Eleven's Beef Onigiri. While Sarah walks the streets at night, alone. Yeah, that doesn't seem safe. But hey, here's Kawa. But who was actually following her this entire time? Oh, Kaketa's out here up to something. Meanwhile, Sumari... What? Why y'all looking at me like that? Y'all thought this was a bit? Y'all wanted me to, like, aggressively chug a drink? Nah, moving on. Is up in her feels about the game being changed to pit writer against writer. But Suedo is just trying to enjoy the show before calling it quits, since everyone involved has more personal investments than ever before, so it should be peak content. But otherwise, the bags are being packed, and he's got just the helpers to assist. So now that it's the second day of ID core hunt, Daichi plays things up while getting on that speakerphone with Buff. Wait a second, Ace is there. Did Ace spend the night with Azuma? Does Gene know about this? Lightspeed, I need you to get on that new book. Call it Geats Left My Sheets to Pound Beef. 3 chapters ahead of you. Alright, bet. Y'all can look for that in your store shelves pretty soon. Daichi wants revenge on Neon for the nothing arc that was the Disaster arc. All it did was give Zio burning form, and ain't nobody got time for that. So while the girls are out, Ace is the one to get the drop in on them, especially since the game is a free-for-all. They're gonna have to fight each other eventually, while Ace isn't trying to fight anybody unless there's someone on the payroll. Daichi gets a little bit more insider trading on the ID core stockpile, but it's Buffa that ambushes him this time. With the ineffective moveset you've come to expect from Ryder on Buffa action, Buffa beats him down, slashes that back, brings his spirit on high just to poke through that logic. Nasty! You know what? For you Daichi haters out there, let's rewind that back and play it again. Ooh! Getting that ID core snatched and cracked. He's about to bust it, but not before Archimetal effectively kicks him, taking that ID core for his own personal stockpile. Oh yeah, Niram and Win are here to close up shop for the era. Raiding time! After the hard turn towards Evil Keiwa you thought you were gonna get from last week's episode, nope, we get some more goofy Keiwa trying to dodge his sister at every turn. Though, we get a bit more from Suidu and the DGP as a whole. This show is getting through its roller coaster of plot devices, but this was just alright. As such, it's getting the Blade B. Oh yeah, I got new graphics. There's like Missing Ace A, Chalice C, Liangle L, Sunset Park Bench S. There needs to be more of me reviews. Kekura has shot up to villain of this arc. What I'm wondering is what he was planning on doing to Sarah if he actually caught up to her during that walk if Keiwa did not show up. I'm in the camp of thinking that they're just gonna kill her off just to elevate Keiwa to that upgrade status sometime soon. So this is likely the calm before the storm yet again. We keep getting these. It's like mid, high, maybe really low. Geats is all over the place. Either way, everyone seems to want this round to go out with a bang, especially since this is the most background exposure the games have gotten. But with Suidu packing up shop, I'm a bit confused about Win. Last I checked, he's not from the future. He's a nepo baby of a sponsor that we haven't seen or heard from again since his initial backstory. So he's from this era and not from the future. So why bring him in? It's probably just fan service at this end, but I'm going to need a proper explainer to how he fits into the grand scheme of things. Someone who has been absent this whole time has been Time Daddy. I'm hoping his plot threads hasn't just ended with the last arc, since I see him as Neon's biggest obstacle at the end of her arc. The Jamato did manage to land a kick on Buffa, which is proving the theory that his hacks are exclusive to writers. So Archimetal might be the one to actually put in some work. But with all the last second pounding between Ace and Azuma, I'm starting to think this is raising Azuma's death flag all the way high in the sky. He's gonna get done in either next episode or the one after that. This probably to really showcase how much of a threat the actual Jamatos may be now. Seems like only yesterday that they were trying to humanize them, which, speaking of, we had the foreshadowing during the JGP of Daichi saying that he turned into a Jamato when and if he saw it necessary. And with his ID core now in the possession of Archimetal, there's a good chance that we're not done with Specs McLonghair here, and we're in for that snot-colored action with Sludge Sparrow arriving. So, let's get some bets and wagers going before ending things. First, will Sarah be killed off for Keiwa's upgrade? Yes or no? Followed by, will Buffa die within the next 2 weeks? Yes or no? And finally, who will be the villain for the two-parter after next week? Archimetal, Keiwa, or Kekera? Place those bets now, and I'll catch you all next time to see those results. This is Galaxy Blade, signing off.